This is a Forex Scalping tutorial. I'm using the MT4 platform today. I'm using the xBrat Algo for signal, the Bias Depth Heatmap for confirmation, and then that all-important manager to trade, to manage the trade. So this is today, the 27th of June, the 1 minute time frame, and we get a 6-star buy signal here. So the 6-star is the highest probability trade. We get 3, 4, 5, and 6-star with the xBrat Algo. 6-star is the highest probability trade. So the next thing we do is we look down at the Bias Depth Heatmap. This is set to scalping settings. So all 6 time frames are green down the bottom here. I'm just going to put a vertical line just underneath that signal candle there. So you can see all of those 6 time frames higher than the minute are all bullish. So this buy signal has got that great confirmation. We usually enter 1 or 2 pips above the entry, the signal candle there, sorry, and then we're in the trade. And then we're using the manager to manage the trade. So I'm going to put a link down below as well as these indicators to the manager training so you can understand the training there. But one of the things we look at is higher than average volume, lower than average volume. We look at accumulation, distribution candles. And this is where all these colored candles come from. But one of the main things for me is here, you see this red that occurs on the ribbon. This is when we take our profit on this particular short. Now, this is on day trading aggressive. So we can change those settings to day trading moderate, day trading conservative. But if you're scalping, you need to be on the aggressive because you just don't know if it's going to turn back around again. But we get another trading opportunity. So we get a pullback here. And then all of a sudden we get a 5 and a 6-star buy in the xBrat Algo. So again, if we can get in slightly earlier with a 5-star and all 6 are green, so I'm just going to put a vertical line through the 5-star signal candle. We can see on the Bias Depth Heatmap here, all 6 time frames are green. That gives us the confirmation of that long signal. And again, we look to use the manager to manage the trade. Entry is very simple. 1 or 2 pips above that signal candle is your start line with a stop market order, and away you go long again. So there are a couple of ways to use the manager here, and this is one of the prime examples where we get a big candle, green candle up. So this green candle has more volume than the previous up candle, which was grey, so it's accumulation, there's more buyers. It also has higher than average volume, but it rejects those with all the candle almost the same size that's red. Red has more volume than the previous candle. So, a cyan candle is a down candle, but it has less volume. So this one was, it reject those. Was a lot more, there was more sellers than buyers than the previous candle. It was higher than average volume. That's your aggressive exit right there. It did pull back. The ribbon has not turned red yet, and it's turned back up again, and we're still green right now. And this is live right now. So, it's not quite reached where we would have taken that profit or thereabouts with that aggressive exit. But again, you can't look right as a trader. All you can do is look left, go by the signals, confirmation, and then manage the trade. And you've got to manage the trades in the same way with the same rules every single time to get that consistency with maximizing those profits. So with scalping, it's quite simple. Is we have the manager set on aggressive. When it goes red, we get out the longs. When it goes green, we get out the shorts. And at the moment, it's not gone out, but we can be even more aggressive with understanding that behavior. And it's a 20-minute lesson, and it's really simple to use. So what I've used here is the xBrat Algo for signals, the Bias Depth Heatmap for the confirmation of that signal, and then manage the trade. So if we don't get the confirmation, the rule is you don't take the trade. It's as simple as that. It's black and white, okay? So, or green and red. Where we get yellow, there's indecision, there's neutral bias there. So we need all 6 green for longs. We need all 6 red for short. So if we just go back a little bit here, there was another long signal at this point. All 6 were green, and that was a reasonably good scalping trade. We got out just about here when the ribbon turned red. We got a 6-star buy here. on this candle here, we're almost all green there as well. That was a reasonably good trade as well. Trying to find a short. Again, we got a 6-star buy signal here with the xBrat algo. All 6 time frames were green, and that was a monster trade. So again, this is very complex logic, but we've been able to develop it for multiple platforms, and now including MT4. Not only that, we've got that confirmation from the Bias Depth Heatmap. Not only that, we can manage the trades consistently. So check out the links below. xBrat Algo for signal, Bias Depth Heatmap confirmation, and then that manager to manage the trades. Those trio together are a really, really solid Forex scalping, future scalping, day trading, or even swing trading. So check out those links below. I'll also put the link out for the manager for that training.